Welcome to Drawfee, where we take your dumb ideas
and make even dumber drawings.
I'm Caldwell.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Julia.
And I'm Karina.
And the world needs more heroes, as the fun ape Winston is often known to say. Guys, friends, we're drawing more Overwatch skins today. Inspired by the new summer skins that are available, the gang is all out for the beach episode, and we thought that we were inspired by that, so we're going to draw some of our own skins.
Of course, we're very late to that, so it's too late to draw more summer skins.
The fall skins will most likely be out by the time this comes out. You will already be witnessing Cozy Sweater Tracer, and I would have to imagine Apple Harvest Soldier 76. Those will already be tearing up the internet by the time we post this.
Excuse me? The last fall event was Halloween? Where we got Witch Mercy?
I'm just hoping that they don't even do Halloween again. It's entirely apple picking.
They lean into the pumpkin spice.
It's all apple skins.
So yeah, we're doing our own. We're kind of doing, I would say, our dream Overwatch skins is how I would label this. I'm gonna do Reinhardt. Reinhardt's my favorite character. He's a big grandpa with a hammer. And what's not to love about that?
My biggest complaint about my grandpa is his lack of hammers. All of his hammers were regular sized. Sure, he could perform handiwork, but could he protect the payload? No.
My grandpa's spec'd in short swords and daggers.
I had a stealth grandpa.
So I'm drawing like a basic helmet here, but I'm going to change this. I think this is just kind of to get something on the page. My idea is I want to lean into the kindly grandpa angle, and I want to do Kindheart.
Oh, I love that.
And yeah. Kindheart is going to be, I think he should just be wearing I want to say like a Barney skin, like a big mascot costume. Does anyone have any ideas for what sort of, I'm going to start roughing out the general Reinhardt shape, but then I'll put the costume over it.
Real tiny head, gigantobod.
Oh yeah, I got to shrink that head.
Yeah, get that head big. Almost invisible. Yeah, perfect.
I mean, part of me, Caldwell, would like to see Reinhardt just as a giant bumblebee.
Do you have any reason behind that?
Nope. I just want to see it.
I got nothing better than that, so okay.
I'm trying to think of other mascots. There's cereal mascots. You could do a giant Tony the Tiger.
Is this Reinhardt, but as the Honey Nut Cheerios bee? Because that would make sense. Because then he could hold the big. His hammer would just be the big honeycomb spoon.
Oh yeah!
Oh my God! Yes.
So this is Rumblebee.
Rumblebee.
This is Reinhardt's Rumblebee skin.
This is part
Smash your cholesterol.
This is part of the breakfast skins collection.
And it makes sense because old people love Cheerios because they're heart conscientious, and Reinhardt's got to be watching his cholesterol these days.
So it's just Reinhardt healthy.
Yeah, this is part of the Heart Healthy series. It's Heart Health Awareness Month, and Reinhardt is dressed as the Honey Nut Cheerios bee. It's a very tenuous tie-in, I would say.
But it works.
So I guess he gets a secondary attack for this too, because he has a stinger.
Oh yeah, this is the first series of skins that actually change the game mechanics. You see this Reinhardt bee, you can't just do the thing with Tracer where you dash around the shield and attack from behind. There's a stinger there.
Yeah, but do you die if the stinger touches you? Or does Reinhardt die is what I'm getting at.
Oh yeah.
It's a one-time use only.
You both die.
It's a bad design. Just like bees are badly designed.
I don't know what you're talking about. This is great so far, and it's only getting better.
Instead of a fire attack, it shoots honey. It doesn't do as much damage, but it does make you sticky.
What would his shield be?
It would be a honeycomb.
Would it be a honeycomb shield?
Or would it just be a box? It would just prominently display the Honey Nut Cheerios logo.
He's putting up his shield. I have Googled Barry B. Benson just as a reference.
Okay, good.
Is that his name?
No, that's the bee from B-Movie.
From B-Movie,
okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Who is strongly inspired by the Honey Nut Cheerios
Yeah,
bee.
what is the Honey Nut Cheerios bee's name?
Hold on. Well, can somebody else Google that? I'm trying to draw
Googling
a picture.
I already have my phone out.
Julia, the Sombra of the crew, is hacking the web to find...
Honey Nut Cheerios does not want you to know this information, by the way.
This is highly
his name
classified.
is Buzz.
Okay, that makes sense.
That's dumb.
His name is Buzz Aldrin.
Oh man, it's so fun looking at old versions of cereal mascots before they figured it out.
Every cereal mascot was a dog at some point. Yeah, the Honey Nut Cheerios Bee was just a dog with antennas and a stinger.
It was a sticky dog.
It was the Honey Nut Cheerios sticky dog. So Caldwell, this is a mask it's wearing. So is it still gonna have like the little hole with the glowing?
With the glowing what?
How does Reinhardt work?
Is it like one of those masks where the holes are like not actually in the eyes because it's too big?
Yeah. It's like in the nose.
Yeah, if you look really closely, you can see it in here. I mean, it is just like a Disneyland mascot. And this is going to need to be much smaller, I'm realizing.
You can only get the skin by buying a box of Honey Nut Cheerios and then putting the code that you get.
Yeah. This is so much better than my idea.
This is going to single-handedly revitalize the Honey Nut Cheerios brand among millennials.
All right, so I guess his shoulder pads would just be a big beehives. I guess just I'll give it kind of like a general Buck Bumble, famed N64 video game Buck Bumble design.
Okay,
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Let's go and get some bee stripes in there. This is coming together. I'm going to give it like...
Oops, Caldwell, you drew an Orisa skin by accident.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, yeah, I'm pivoting.
Orisa would own it.
Well, isn't Orisa's master, like the person controlling Orisa, isn't there like a cereal? Oh, Lucio's. There's already a cereal in the Overwatch universe.
Lucio's. Oh, that's...
Yeah, Lucio's.
That's good.
I have to imagine that this is like a worse cereal. Like Lucio's is the cereal that all the kids like, and then this is the cereal that like your mom buys, and you're like, it's fine.
This is Cheerios' attempt to like take back the market from Lucio's.
Yeah.
That's a fun thing nobody tells you about the Overwatch universe is that it's a completely different universe than our own, but Cheerios does exist.
Cheerios is the one through line. Mm-hmm. That's how you can universe hop.
That's the first thing when you slide to a new dimension. That's the first thing you got to check on is what cereals they got. I mean, again, here's the question: do I make it like Buzz or Barry B. Benson and just give it 2 legs, or do I go full Orisa and give it like just a bunch of legs?
Caldwell, it's up to you.
I am going to give it Reinhardt's codpiece. I think that it's just, I don't want anyone to be thinking about this grandpa's groin.
Cover it right up with something that's sort of very loud and sort of points to the fact that he does, in fact, have a groin. Don't think about it, but it is there.
Though I do like thinking about Reinhardt, the kindly old man, attaching this giant bee butt to himself to get ready to go into battle. Why did you give him elf feet?
Why does he have like Waluigi's legs?
Excuse me. This is what Buzz's feet look like, and Reinhardt's shoes. Look at Reinhardt's shoes. This is what they actually look like.
Now I just keep thinking that Buzz in the actual costume for Cheerios is actually just Waluigi.
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 Damn it, that's what I should have drawn.
Yeah.
You guys keep giving me better ideas. I'm going to make this more of like a sci-fi kind of like a harpoon.
Oh, nice. Very good.
It's got like a spear butt now.
Just a straight up knife coming out.
I think we can all agree that this is what everyone wanted. And this is what I wanted. This is what we all expected.
Twitter is going to be abuzz with excitement.
No.
What's like the head of Overwatch's name? Like the lead designer, the developer.
Jeff? His name's Jeff?
It's probably Jeff.
I think it's Jeff.
I bet
Yeah,
it's
Jeff.
a guy named Jeff.
That's the only guy I know.
Yeah, Jeff's going to come out and announce the Serial Heroes. And you're going to get to play as Bumblebee Reinhardt. And everyone's going to be so pumped. What other cereal mascots would there be? I'm done, by the way.
Captain Crunch.
Captain Crunch would be a good Torb.
Torbjorn,
Yeah.
Captain Crunch, for sure.
Tracer could be the Trix Rabbit.
That's very good.
You're really on top of this.
I know. Well, we're combining 2 things that I love dearly.
Julia
Overwatch
loves-
and cereal.
Julia loves cereal. She
Love
loves
cereal.
breakfast.
Yeah, what would Soldier 76 be? I guess he would have to be like the Raisin Bran.
Wheaties.
Yeah. Wheaties is very good.
Of course, Reaper would be Count Chocula.
Of course.
Fuck, yes. So good. What about Winston? It's weird that there's...
Cocoa Krispies?
Cocoa Krispies. There we go. Yep.
Oh, or he could be the Gorilla Puffs or whatever that like
Oh, yeah.
Whole Foods cereal that just has a kindly gorilla on the box.
Farah could be the puffin cereal.
There's no like real hacker one, I guess, for Sombra to be. No cereal, no hacker cereals,
No
huh?
hack cereal.
Not yet.
What about the cinnamon toast crunch guy?
Okay, Wendell.
Wendell the cinnamon, the chef.
Mm-hmm.
That's his name?
Wendell the old man
He
chef.
has a name?
Yeah.
His name's Wendell.
He has a family.
He has a name. He has a family. He has a brother. His brother does French toast crunch, the less popular version. Yeah. Someone else should get in here.
We could spend all day talking about which Overwatch characters are which cereal mascots, and we're going to. Please subscribe to our Patreon for the full episode.
Can't wait to do my Overwatch cereal AU.
Yeah.
All right, somebody please take this away from me before I like fully render it and figure out the moveset.
Okay. I'm gonna draw a different character.
You're not going to draw Reinhardt again?
We're not doing another Reinhardt. One was enough.
Never enough. When is it going to be Grandpa's only mode? Because I know that they have these little like character modes that they're doing now.
Yeah.
Like Junkertown and stuff like that. I want Reinhardt's Grandpa Adventures where you're just fathering so many children.
And they're fathering so many children. Or mothering them.
Who is it that has all the kids? Is it Reinhardt or
Torb.
Torb? It's Torb, right? Yeah.
I have to imagine that Reinhardt has a lot of kids too.
Well, Torb has actual children and turret babies. So
Yeah.
Exactly. Nathan, which of those fun fight men and women are you drawing?
I'm drawing Genji.
Oh, gotta get me a Genji.
gotta get us a ninja boy.
I gotta draw the proest Genji.
I need healing. I need healing. I need healing. It's all I ever hear from him since I'm freaking Mercy all the time.
The number one dragon man himself.
The number one dragon friend. Well, he's one of the Dragon Bros. Yeah, I don't know what cereal mascot he'd be. But this is for a different skin set. I think we've got
We've got the General Mills heroes already figured out.
Is General Mills Soldier 76's cereal? I'm General Mills.
We're all cereals now. Oh, it's dumb. Nathan is just drawing the artist reference posable maquette version of Genji.
I'm going with a very simple design. I wanted to pick a theme that would allow me to draw something very simple to allow the much better artists that we have on the show more time to draw what they wanted to draw.
Fair enough.
My theme is Comic-Con because I figure what is skins if not
What is skins?
if not just an opportunity to cosplay. We've already crossed the threshold of copyrighted materials.
Yeah.
I figured let's just go whole hog and just do some full on copyright infringement.
Do you think that when the characters show up in their new skins, everyone's like, I guess if it's, just like a different color, everyone's like, oh, nice, new armor, I like that, that's great. If you're like Zenyatta and you all of a sudden show up as like a nutcracker, do people comment on it?
No, we just don't talk about it.
Yeah, he just rolls with it.
He just kind of shows up with new faces every
Yeah,
now and then.
well,
No
handsome
one,
Yada.
addresses it.
Like, are we just not going to address the fact that you were a gorgeous robot now? Or okay, I guess not. Let's go.
Okay, so this is Finji.
Wait for it.
Yeah.
Wait for it.
There
we go.
Nice.
There it is.
There's our good friend.
All right, Finn also has a sword. This is true.
Yeah, I figured who would be a fun, simple design for me to do. Let's draw our favorite cartoon adventure boy.
I was convinced that you were drawing Sosuke from Naruto for a while until you put the headpiece on, because he also wears like shorts and a really tight tee
Yeah,
for a
literally
while.
anyone from Naruto could be a Genji skin as well.
That's true.
But guess what? The internet did it.
No, that's true.
The
Yeah.
internet did all of them.
Do you think that Genji calls his different costumes his skinjies?
He should. That's good, Caldwell.
Thank you. Did you all like my little joke that I made? I'm gonna post it to.
You made Karina so sad.
I'm going over to r/Overwatch. I'm going to post my fun little joke and see how it does there. I'm posting it now. I've been banned.
You've been banned. Oh.
Well, it's a shame.
Yeah, I gotta give him his sword.
I imagine that Jake the dog is his dragon spirit in this version.
I was gonna draw that as well. It writes itself, Caldwell. I picked an easy one because you don't need to overthink it a little.
Mm-hmm. It's like when Torbjorn was Santa Claus. It's like, yeah, okay, we get it. There's no need to like.
Oh, he's got a beard.
All right, here we go. I like this. Yeah, this is just a T-shirt you can definitely buy on Redbubble.com.
Yeah, I have a confession to make, Caldwell. I was really coming at this from a merch angle.
So you're getting this. This is available to purchase. Zungus Tees. It's not the version that we made. It's a version that somebody in China stole and then traced. And has uploaded to Zungus Tees. You can also find it on Snong Tees, Quick Blast Tees,
Blue Orb.
And of course, hornyduck.tees. You can find it all there.
I met the horny duck. He's actually a really nice guy.
He's just feeding his ducklings.
I am going to give him, like, the dragon spikes.
Yeah, that tracks.
Nathan, you just did a good drawing.
Thanks, guys. Yeah.
You did a good thing.
I was nervous. Karina draws so much Overwatch, and Julia plays so much Overwatch.
Yeah.
And Caldwell, I respect you.
You just love how up on trends I am. It's one of my most redeeming qualities.
Hey, with trends like these, who needs enemies?
Hey.
Well put. Well, guys, that's been our show.
Wait, no, we gotta let the people draw.
Nathan, we do need to let them draw. Can you,
Can I finish?
Yeah, you put a lid on this bad boy?
I'm just excited to be on an episode of Drawfee where I actually know about the game that we're talking about. I'm not trying to grasp at straws.
I'm gonna do this cool artist trick where you hide the other hand behind the sword.
I thought you were going to put it in his pocket.
Oh, it's even better. You know how Finn's always got his hand in his pocket?
Or like folded behind his back.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, like just like...
Yeah, make him look like a Gap model.
Yeah, here we go. Pocket.
Mm-hmm.
There it is.
Finji's like, I wonder if I have gum.
He is at Comic-Con, so he does need to have his little, like...
Thank you.
His little tag.
Pass.
This is Genji cosplaying as Finn.
I have to imagine that this is like a skin that if you went to Comic-Con, you would find a code for this in your swag bag. These are all like exclusive skins. These are event skins is what we're going with here. That seems to be our new theme.
Yeah, this is all just like a giant like balloon that he's got sort of like attached
He's
to him.
really annoying to walk past on those tiny alleys.
Yeah, and this must be a big hindrance when he actually tries to fight or battle in any way.
Yeah, when shit inevitably goes down at on the con floor, he's not well. All right, I'm done. I'm done with this. Eject me.
So who's up next?
It's me. I'm up next.
Karina, thank you so much for legitimizing this Overwatch episode.
Yeah,
with your art.
If you are unaware, Karina just draws the handsomest Hanzos. Hit us with your best Hanzo.
So I guess for mine, it's gonna be the matching skin to Genji's because they go to Comic-Con together.
Oh, they're bros.
Yeah, they're like.
You know, they've since buried the hatchet.
Well, no, they go together, but they're really annoyed about it.
Yeah.
Like they think it's gonna be fun, but then they're kind of like having to deal with like each other's like poor planning.
I like to think that Hanzo was just going to drop Genji off, and then Genji bought him a pass as well, and he's like, oh, all right, fine. Because he wants to go and like check out the long boxes of Green Arrow comics.
Have they ever just done an entire set of skins where it's just every hero cosplaying as a different hero?
You mean like an April Fool's prank or something?
Yeah.
That would be very fun.
So you just have no idea who you're fighting against. You just see like the biggest, fattest McCree coming towards you, and then he grabs you with a hook.
The shipping community would lose its mind.
God, look at this Hanzo just coming to life before us.
Full disclosure, I was using a reference for my Genji. Karina, no reference is necessary.
Karina's like one of those TVs where you leave it on for too long and the image gets burned into it.
What? I think it's been a full year of just me drawing nothing but Hanzo. I think it's been about a year now.
I check in on Twitter sometimes and I see you drawing a lot of the Oni Hanzo, right?
Yeah.
Is that your premier Hanzo?
I'm all about that Reflections Hanzo with the undercut. I'm still waiting for that.
It would be cool if they made like a really trendy Hanzo.
Yeah, like when?
He's got the cool tattoo. That's pretty trendy.
He does look a little bit like a Dream Daddy.
Dream Daddy skins. Just everybody wearing polos with sweaters tied around.
God, I think that matches up like way too well. Because like Soldier 76 is obviously the pink polo guy. Like Reaper is obviously like the dark daddy. It's very 1-to-1. And then Winston's there too.
Winston's the ape daddy.
I feel like you could just make up a skin and everyone in the community would need to like pretend that they knew what you were talking about. So you could just be like, oh man, did you guys see that new Gardener Genji?
Gardener Genji. Damn it, Caldwell.
Why did we do that?
I don't know. I'm sorry. Did you guys see that new garbage man Winston? Oh boy.
He's the garbage ape.
Garbage
It's a
ape.
Heathcliff skin.
God, that would have been perfect. We're too late.
I didn't think it was possible to steal a Heathcliff joke, but we've done did it.
I don't think it's a joke. It's a thing that is in Heathcliff comics, but I think it's very generous to categorize anything in a Heathcliff comic as a joke.
Wow, throwing some shade at the Heath.
I just
Get a little heat on that Heath.
Nathan, do not start a Heath beef on this show, please.
It's too late. I started the beef. I've gone over the cliff.
The Heath heads are coming for us, man.
Oh no.
So Karina, this is just normal Genji. This is Genji's normal skin.
This is normal Genji, Hanzo Genji.
Normal Hanzo, I meant. Sorry.
No, this is cosplay Hanzo.
Yeah, he's got different hair. He's got some tips.
This is a good excuse for me to do my Yu-Gi-Oh! Hanzo skin that I've been planning for months and months.
You've been planning this?
And it's
I like to think that you like fell asleep and had like a fever dream, and you woke up and you could only think of like Yugi Hanzo, and you're like, this must happen.
Is he gonna have like a bow that shoots cards?
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
it's like a bow thing, but then there's the dual disc, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
For so many reasons, you've chosen the hardest character. Like drawing bows is very tricky.
I've done this more times than I care to admit.
I also like that you drew just the choker. And then
I keep getting distracted.
I like this costume.
And we're done.
He still just only has half a shirt, but then
course.
the puzzle is over
He has
this
that one
side.
revealed nipple.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a Blue Eyes White Dragon tattoo.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The Blue Eyes White Dragon would be the dragon that he summoned.
Yeah.
He's got 2 of the Blue Eyes White Dragons, and Genji's got
shit.
the 3rd one. And when they finally work together, they have the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon.
That's a beautiful story.
I definitely just came up with that on the spot and have not been thinking about it for a really long time.
And their mom is so proud. When do we get to meet their mom?
I don't know, but I want them to introduce that they have like a 3rd brother, like an older brother, who's just like completely normal.
That would be so good if they introduced like Yusuke Shimada and he's like, literally he runs like, because I mean they're like a clan essentially, right? So they've definitely got like, they have to have one guy who's managing like the family finances. If you're going to buy arrows using the family card, please expense them properly.
Please buy them through Arrow Express. We have a special deal with them.
Oh shit, this is fucking really good.
Yeah, this is just again a very good drawing.
This is rad. Yeah, so he goes to drop Genji off at the con, and then Genji's like, "Oh, I got you an extra pass," and he's like, "Oh, well then I guess it's a good thing I wore this," and then he just pulls off his outfit to
Guess
reveal.
I'll just put on what I already have
And
at home.
Genji's so mad because his costume's so much more intricate than his.
He wasn't even planning on going, but he did have a costume ready to go.
He just loves cards. He's a collector. What sort of deck do you think Hanzo has? Dragons, of course.
Only dragons. It doesn't work. I love these cute little dragons.
I like this one. this one's got some Mudkip vibes.
Yeah, that one's just an axolotl.
That's why it's near the bottom. that's the lesser, the one that he likes less.
Oh man,
Oops.
That one's like shouting at Genji's dragon, being like, "Steven, come back!"
Genji's like, it's Jake. Call him Jake.
He's in character.
He's a dog. I dressed him up.
I don't get it.
All right, here it is, my dream skin. Make it happen.
Yay.
Make it happen, Jeff.
Yay.
All right.
All right.
Julia, bring us home.
I'm up.
Which character are you doing?
So I'm going to do Widowmaker. I don't play a lot of Widowmaker because I'm not a very good sniper in that game. I get too impatient. But I'm always like annoyed with her anyway because every time I see someone play her, they mostly just put her butt in my face and I get really annoyed about it. I'm like, please just, I know she's like in a unitard or whatever, but like, come on.
Is that like a move you can do? Like put
just
the
like-
butt in the face?
No. No, just like all of her poses are that and...
Oh, sure.
And just people do it on purpose because there was that whole thing with the butt cover.
So are you designing her a skin that hides her butt?
Or highlights.
Or highlights.
Or highlights. Well, I think that her costume doesn't really make sense anyway, because she's like a sniper, and snipers wouldn't be like dressed the way that she is.
They wouldn't have as big a boob window. They have a bigger boob window is your complaint.
Yeah, much bigger.
More brightly colored eye things on top of the head.
Yeah.
I
Right.
think.
Higher heels.
Yeah, you want to be up high when you're a sniper, so you got to wear heels. That's just tactical height advantage.
Everyone in Overwatch's shoes are the fucking worst, by the way. They all look like the person that made those Vibram Soul shoes, you know, that have like the individual toe holes.
Yeah.
It's the future.
Yeah,
they
yeah.
love toe shoes in the future.
They fucking love toe shoes so much, and it's so great. Even like the heels in this game, it looks like somebody like wedged their foot into a gun and just wore it as a shoe. It's terrible.
It's a good game, though.
It's a very good game. So this is more accurate sniper Widowmakers, which you're working with.
I'm drawing actual Sniper Widow. So she is just going to be in this big ol'
Okay.
bush suit.
Oh, Ghillie Suit Widow, of course.
Ghillie Suit Widow.
Now, most of the levels are like urban environments.
but they do have
there,
bushes.
There are bushes.
Yeah.
So you want...
There's a tactic that a lot of Junkrat players use is that they use the sexy Junkrat pose to hide in bushes because he gets really low. So they have him just like lying down on his side, so you can hold the point like that until someone actually finds where you're laying down in the bushes because they literally cannot see you.
This is very good. This feels like a Muppet character, which I like a lot.
Yeah. Oh, what's his name? The big monster guy.
Oh shit! I know who you're talking about.
Sweetums.
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 Yeah.
Well, that's the Looney Tunes character.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Is who you're thinking of.
Oh.
But still, that's definitely the right
Sweetums
vibe.
is the Muppet.
Wait, what's the Looney Tune then?
Oh, I think he's the big red
Gossamer?
monster.
Karina's got it. It's Gossamer. Guys, I'm so sorry that I've confused Gossamer and Sweetums.
Could you?
We've started beef with Heathcliff and also both sides of the classic Gossamer Sweetums feud.
Julia, yeah, if this Widowmaker were to be in a purely urban environment, what would their sniping costume look like? Just like a big billboard or something?
A bookshelf.
This is very good. I almost wish it were like bushier.
Let me fully embrace the plant look. It's got like some twigs sticking out.
I love the to imagine like her doing her grappling hook, and then you just see this like bush flying through the night sky.
Yeah.
And this is much more accurate because this is where spiders like to live. It's just in a big bush.
True.
She probably has some spiders in there with her.
This is like her loungewear.
It's her lounger. Yeah, she goes home and she takes off that skin tight suit and embraces this like bush suit.
And this is the thing they don't mention about her, like the psychological warfare she's playing, because like if she snipes you or gets anywhere near you, your entire body feels like itchy for the rest of the day.
It's like a little bit of poison ivy.
Yeah, you just like feel like the spider is on you at all times, even though you know it's not.
You have to change characters, or the character you're playing as just keeps scratching.
Playing snipers in games is so hard, though. I feel like I'm always trying to get up to like a sniping point, and I'm always getting murdered before I get there because I'm very bad at video games.
Well, it's very hard on the PC because I feel like Overwatch moves so quickly. but a good Widow can like absolutely make your team.
Yeah, what I like to do is I'll get a sniper rifle and then I'll like just be on the ground and I'll like hold it up and look through the scope and like run towards people and then I'll get killed and murdered.
Like, I wish I had a gun that could shoot faster. Dang.
I would just once love to see, like in a war movie, someone sniping like people who don't know how to snipe in video game snipe, where they're just like jumping and they're like in a corner and they're like, where are the stairs? Where's the ladder? I don't know how to get up high.
How do I get out of here? How do I get to a spot where I won't get shot at? Oh, now I'm just dead.
So Julia, what like set? What would be the theming? Because Karina and I did Comic-Con, Caldwell did serials. What's the theming of this?
Arbor Day.
Genius.
Arbor Day or like actual war day.
Yeah, I like Arbor Day a lot because then you could have Reinhardt would just be a tree. Like Winston would be a boulder.
Get some palm trees in there.
Junkrat would just be a trash can. It's great. Tracer would be like a leaf on the wind. It's perfect. It works out beautifully.
It's a very poetic
Now
day.
I really want to see Tracer's head on a leaf.
You want me to just whip that up in the corner over here? All right. Yeah, hold on. Let me move Widow over.
Are you gonna do this for me, Julia?
I am going to do this for you.
Leaf.
Fuck, Zenyatta would be a squirrel and it would be nuts again.
Yay!
Yep, there we go. We found it.
Let's get a Tracer leaf and then I think we gotta call it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got leaf form.
Of course, perfect. I like when skins completely break the character model that has already been made.
I mean, that is like the fun thing about all these character skins is they are like cosplay where you're like, that feels very unwieldy. There's a lot of like moving pieces. Like that's clearly duct taped on.
There she is.
It's a full body leaf too.
Yeah, like her little hands sticking out.
Yeah, her head got so big.
And her hands got so small.
In England, we call it Leafy Week.
Let me finish this Tracer head.
Please do. While you're doing that, Nathan, should we wind it down?
Yeah. Guys, thank you so much for watching.
Keep going, Nathan. No, don't get distracted.
I can't. Julia, what?
This is her running legs. She's like 75% legs.
That's why she's so fast.
Everyone, we thought that she was a leaf, but she's a walking stick.
There it is. Please subscribe to this channel if you are not subscribed already. We do all sorts of fun drawing stuff. Leave a suggestion of what you'd like.
A suggestion.
Leave a suggestion of what you'd like to see us draw next. Check us out on Facebook, on Twitter, on Twitch. What else are we on? Snapchat sometimes?
We have a Reddit, r/Drawfee, and a Discord, which are both linked in the description, I believe. Those are fun communities where you can talk with other Drawfee fans, which is very cool. Well, this has been Drawfee. Thank you so much for watching. Look for these. We're gonna go. We're just gonna go camp out outside of Jeff Kaplan's house.
Yeah, we're pitching these directly to Blizzard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're starting off with our strongest one, which is definitely this Leaf Tracer.
Exactly. The other ones are like backups in case they don't go for this one, but I think they're gonna take it. I think that this is a very good character for their video game. We're sorry.
We're sorry.
I'm not.
Sorry, love.